Chris Fedor, Cleveland.com. Hey, Lamar.
How you doing, Chris?
I'm good. What are the emotions like today?
Um, it's kind of like all over the place, 24 hours ago, we were expecting to be in Miami, and playing. Now we're kind of just running around the facility a little bit, preparing for the offseason. So it kind of happened quick. I don't think I even got a chance to really fully process everything yet, but it's kind of, I don't know, it's just happening very quick.
And then obviously, the exit meeting with JB was really, really quick. But what was it that you took from that?
I think really just, I think all years I've kind of just gained, more and more confidence throughout the year. And I think, that meeting, their transparency, their areas, they see me being able to grow. And their vision for me, I think, is pretty similar to mine. So, it made me feel good.
Throughout the day, Kevin, Karras, all the guys have talked about just this being such a special group. And obviously, you guys didn't go as far as you wanted to go. But what is it about this group that makes it so special? And how important is it for you that this group stays together to try and finish what you started?
Yeah, I mean, I just think it's just the camaraderie. I mean, of the group, everybody wants to see each other win. Everybody wants to see each other succeed, and that's special. Kind of when, especially in this profession, I feel like there's guys who compete, for minutes or want to focus on bigger contracts or whatever. And I feel like guys here we're all really focused on just getting wins and doing whatever it takes to win. That's special, and we really just have fun together though. Really, like on the road, we go out to eat together. Even when we're home, we spend a lot of time together. So. It's only my second year, but I heard that's not what a lot of teams do.
Kevin Love said that you are a pretty high-level performer on the group chat.
Yeah. I don't mind talking to everybody.
Do you use like GIFs and stuff like that, or?
I use GIFs and pictures. Just active.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Kelsey, go ahead.
Kelsey Russo, The Athletic. Hey, Lamar. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Personally, for you, what has the season meant to you, and just being a part of this group, and with the implication of the Junkyard Dogs and you starting that, like, what has this season meant to you?
I mean, I thought like this season, it's meant a lot to me. I mean, there's been just so much growth as a team. And just, from where we were last year to this year and just seeing that growth, it's just something I'm definitely grateful for and don't, take for granted because, that's all you want to do is just be better than you were before. So I think, and then with the Junkyard Dog, like being able to have these guys believe in, just my message, I guess, it meant a lot to me because, I'm undrafted, it's only my second year. So for guys to, want to allow me to have that opportunity meant a lot for me. And, so I thought it was a really good year.
Throughout like the season, I guess, I know obviously it just happened, but looking back, like how did you just continue to find your place with this group and showcase your skill set and the role that JB like put in place for you, and just kind of like really exceed in that space?
Yeah. I think, it's just my versatility, being able to play multiple positions. And, just trying to stay ready for, any moment. And I think that's allowed me to, learn different positions, learn how to come off the bench, how to start, and just trying to embrace whatever role JB had for me. So I think this year was, really good for my confidence and, allowing me to know that I'm ready, that I think that I'm ready. So I'm excited.
Thank you.
Ashley, go ahead.
Ashley Bastock, Cleveland.com. Hey, Lamar, Jarrett last night was kind of talking about how everybody processes losses like this and the season ending differently. I just wonder for you, like what's your process been like so far over these last like 12 or so hours, and what's the next few days going to be like for you?
Yeah, honestly, I went out to eat with my parents after the game. We kind of just talked over the season. But honestly, I still haven't processed everything yet. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't have any plans right now, so kind of just, I don't know. I'm kind of just going with the flow right now.
And Kevin brought up, that he's already brought up to you guys, it sounded like, of doing something like before the training camp would start, like in the off season, all getting together. I know, like you said, it's only your second year, but like how important do you think that is, and why do you think this group is so willing to do things like that?
I think because we all see the vision. I think we all believe in, JB and then our teammates. So we know how important it is for us to continue to build that chemistry. And I think we learned a lot throughout the year, and we know, it's going to take a little bit more from us, from all of us, to take that next step, even bigger step after this year. So I think, K-Love, he knows that, and I think that's something that we're just all bought into.
Thank you.
Christos, go ahead.
Hey, Lamar, Christos, SDNA Greece. Hope you're doing well. During the season, was any specific moment that stands out to you and represent the Cavaliers basketball from your perspective?
You said what moment?
Yeah.
That's hard to put one thing on it, like one specific moment. But I just think throughout the year, dealing with injuries and just how we've always responded, with guys going down, different lineups, guys having to play different positions, Darius having to step up and have the year that he had, and Jared having to step up. I think that just goes into, how deep this team is and, what we stand for, and just everybody being ready and everybody being built into that mentality. Because you could tell, like, for most of the year, no matter who was playing, we played the same style of basketball and had that identity. So that means, we have a group that's completely bought into the identity of the team and identity of the coach. So I would just say that.
And also, after the frustration of last night's game for you, how can you use it as a fuel or a motivation for the next season?
It's definitely going to be used as motivation. I think, we've learned a lot throughout the year that, that's going to prepare us to be better for the future. But yeah, last night hurt. So it's definitely going to be something we don't forget about, and, something we prepare ourselves for to be even better when we get our next opportunity next year.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Spencer. Go ahead, Evan. That's fine. Go ahead, Evan.
Sorry. Evan Damerel, Facebook News. Lamar, you mentioned that you and the organization have a mutual vision on where you can go as a player. Can you give us a little bit of insight of what you're going to be working on this offseason and maybe what you're going to bring to the table next year?
Yeah, I think for me, it's just continuing to grow my offensive game and really become more of a wing, a consistent wing for this team. But knowing that I can play multiple positions, but I think, for me to my role in this team, I have to, really become a wing and just work on the offensive side of the ball, coming off pick and rolls, maybe coming off handoffs, DHOs, and stuff like that.
And I know last night's loss is disappointing, and this is not how you guys wanted this season to end. But in the grand scheme of things, do you think personally that you and the rest of your teammates showed the NBA that the Cavs are back and that you guys belong in the upper echelon of the NBA?
I definitely think that we showed that. With everything that we dealt with this year, to still be in the position that we have and show the improvement that we did from last year, I think it definitely has shown that. And, you saw, what we did when we were all together, to some of the top teams in the league. So I think, it's only been a confidence builder for us. And, and I feel like we're able to learn a lot, which will help us be even better for next year. So I definitely think so.
Thank you.
Spencer, last one.
Spencer Davies, basketballnews.com. Hey, Lamar, obviously your rookie year, you guys didn't play with a lot of leads. This year, that changed. Did you guys learn anything about being ahead and the way that you have to kind of perform and execute when you do have those advantages?
Yeah, I definitely think so. I mean, I think that was definitely a part of the learning curve for us as a team. I mean, for most of the guys that have been here, I mean, we've kind of struggled the past couple seasons. So, it was all new for us, and it was something that we were able to learn and grow from. So, I think it will definitely those learning lessons will definitely help us be better.
All right. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Lamar.